Hello class, so today for my demonstrative speech, I'm going to be showing you guys how to put on a wrist splint. This splint is used on wrist or forearm injuries that happen either outside in your backyard, and while you're going hiking in a sporting event. So this is pretty simple. What you're going to need is 1-inch stock net, 2-inch stock net. You will need 2 Weberall and 2 ace bandages and the actual piece of fiberglass. All of this that I'm showing you guys today can be purchased on Amazon for very cheap. It's good to have a mixture of everything so that the patient's arm size doesn't matter. You have everything that you need. So to start, we will cut a thumb piece, which we will measure from the tip of the thumb all the way down to about 2 inches past the wrist, and we will cut there. Now we will make a 2-inch slit up the stockinette, and we will place it on the thumb like so, making sure there are no wrinkles. Then we will grab our 2-inch stockinette and measure from the tip of the fingers to about 2 inches up the elbow, and we will cut there. On this piece, about 2 inches down, we will cut a small opening, which will be for the thumb, and we will roll the back end and place it over the whole arm like so. And very important that we make sure there are no wrinkles in the stockinette. So we wring it out perfectly, making sure the thumb is aligned perfectly. Now, we get our Weberall and we begin to roll, starting at the wrist and moving our way up to the hand. Now, this might take a little bit of practice, but as long as you cover the whole space, you should be fine. So now you're going to cut a little bit through the thumb, and we will come around the thumb to make sure we cover the bases. Now we will make our way down the wrist at 50-50, meaning you overlay about 50% of the previous padding. This will help protect the skin from any irritation from the fiberglass. So we will roll up to about 2 inches from the elbow and at the base. So now that we have that, we will get our fiberglass, which looks like this, and we will measure from the inside of the wrist all the way to about 2 inches. So all of this will be cut off. And also what I like to do for more comfort is I will cut off around the thumb so that it doesn't hurt the patient around the thumb. So we just cut around. Like so. So this gives their thumb some room to move around so it doesn't hurt the thumb, because the injured body part is the wrist. So now that we have that on there, we just grab some more Weberall to help it stay in place. So we wrap it around. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to make sure you hold it on there nice and tight so the wrist doesn't move. We will come around the web space. Now, once we have that, the excess amount of stockinette, we would roll up, making sure it has a nice clean finish. We will cut a sliver down the thumb so that when we roll it back, she has access, and we will roll back. Now all this excess we can always just cut off And this part, roll back as well. Now the final touches will be grabbing an ace bandage. And again, starting at the wrist, we will wrap around, not pulling so much slack, but just enough to where she feels it secure. We will cut a sliver like so. And now we work our way down once again, 50-50, making sure we cover everything so it doesn't fall apart. And there you have it, guys. A simple wrist splint for injuries that happen outside at the playground, at a sporting event. This will keep them secure until you guys get to an urgent care or an ER until they get further treatment. This should be enough. Thank you, guys.